EDWIN HUAYHUA was a successful businessman until a year ago. Now a family member helps him sew on the busiest days. He had to fire his 10 employees. Only one of 15 sewing machines are at work.
The business has reduced by 80% in the last year. Being paralyzed is like being bankrupt. I only keep going because I have a few faithful clients.
EDWIN is one of over 30,000 clothing manufacturers that sell in Gamarra, the largest textile emporium in Peru. For decades, it's been one of the most successful industries in the country. But Chinese clothes flooding the market are crushing sales of Peruvian goods.
The Federation of Manufacturers here say that it is impossible to compete with Chinese prices. On average, Chinese clothes cost a third of production costs here. As a result, 2,000 businesses have gone bankrupt and more than 4,000 businessmen are leaving this area to work at home so they can lower their costs.
Businessmen say trade policies, including a free trade agreement with China signed in 2010, are tearing their businesses apart.
The state is not promoting industrialization, which is needed for jobs. This only benefits large importers.
The Consumer Protection Office is investigating whether Chinese clothing is being imported at subsidized or below-cost prices. But Chinese officials in Peru say there is no evidence their products break World Trade Organization agreements.
There's always been Chinese clothes, even before the free trade agreement. Production costs may have increased in part because labor in Peru is not cheap anymore. So we are not competitive as before, but that means people must start thinking of doing something else.
But reshaping his business will be tough for Juan Francisco Moran.
We are in a crisis because this job allowed me to have money, educate my children, but I have never been so economically tight.
Without any pre-orders, he doesn't have money to start another business. He's selling his machines, and for now is selling sodas to make ends meet. Mariana Sanchez, Al Jazeera, Lima, Peru.